We're here with head coach Mike Stosky and players Brian Van Duzer and Justin Rodriguez. Coach, your opening comments about today.
Obviously not what we wanted. I think we came into the game pretty confident that we'd have a chance if we can win game one to win this thing. They played great. They played great. All the credit goes to them. They were ready to go and did a lot of great things and just the things that you need to do in playoff baseball they were able to do, and it was just too much for us at this point today. So it doesn't take away from the season by any means, but they definitely. I don't think we lost the game. I think they definitely won it.
Brian, you finished as the CUC career hits leader. Now you haven't had a lot of time to look back on it, but looking back at your last 4 years, what has it meant to you for your moving forward in the rest of your life?
It's just amazing, just the bonds that we created with each and every guy. Not only the seniors, but the freshmen that come in, and then all the other classes. It's just been great. And baseball is just a game. So losing today doesn't really mean much. It's just saying goodbye to the guys that makes it a lot harder.
Justin, you talked about on your way in about the streak this year, just all the crazy things you've been a part of. What sticks out in your mind as something that you're going to take away from this team in your 4 years here?
I would definitely say the playoff run we made this year was phenomenal. Even though we came a little short, I do believe we played a hard-fought regional against Baldwin Wallace, and those games are just something that kind of reminded me of the old teams we've had in the past. And when our backs are against the wall, we play well, and we just came a little short today. But besides that, I think we had a great year, and I'm just so thankful for everything everyone on the team has done for me and all the seniors as well.
For both players, what was it like to play on your home field for the playoffs? It's a different experience for you guys. Just what was the atmosphere like, and how much did that energize you?
Honestly, it made it seem like it wasn't like an actual regional. That didn't really downgrade like the type of game it was and the atmosphere, but just made it more comfortable, I guess.
Yeah, it definitely didn't. If anything, we were more revved up to play ball. It was nice being comfortable. I felt like I was seeing beach balls at our home field. It was great. And just seeing everyone there, seeing our fans and our home base, it's just great knowing that everyone is behind us, parents, students, just basically everyone who even showed up that don't even know a player. It's great to just play for those people and to have those kind of fans and to play for them. It's something special.
Coach, year 4 in the books. This is your first graduating class with you as head coach. Talk about the senior class and what they mean to you.
It's tough to talk about them because they were the first class that we kind of brought in and that we've seen all the way through. It's one of those things where you get into the game, you get into baseball or anything you want to do in life because you want to try and impact people. That's why I got into it. I didn't get into it because of the money. I didn't get into it because of the fame, because those things don't happen at our level. I got into it because I wanted to impact kids. I wanted to be around people every day that I thought were going to that I'd have a chance to really kind of help their lives. And it's funny when you surround yourself with the 7 seniors that we did this year. It's funny how much they impact you, And that was the thing. I felt like this group had an impact on campus unlike any other group we've had before. They were more visible, maybe because we had more of them living on campus, but it was just a different group. It was a group that I think they were at the heart of the start of this run that we're on. Okay, when we brought them in as freshmen, that was my first year, and we kind of started this run that's been unprecedented in our program, and that's not a coincidence. You've heard me say a million times, you are who you surround yourself with. That's the hardest part about today, is we're not surrounded by those guys anymore, at least on a daily basis. Now, the good news is we have relationships with each one of these guys, and they're not going to be too far away. But these freshmen that are coming in next year, they don't get the experience these 2 or the other 5 seniors. And that is why we do it. That is the great thing about sports. The agony and everything you go through today, but then I hope at some point that all these guys can just take a step back and realize exactly what they did and what they've accomplished. Because I've gotten a lot of nice emails and text messages over the years. Nothing like I've gotten this year, and the kinds of people that are saying to me, they have to introduce themselves in the email and who they are. These are people that don't know me or my players, and they want to tell us how great they think this program is because of who they are as people. Not one time in those emails do I hear how good of a hitter he is. It talks about, man, he carries himself the right way. He looks like such a great leader. He's such a great role model. And it's baseball has two really bad things going on. Is usually you don't win the last game of the season. You always have to say goodbye to somebody at the end of the year. Now I hope I get to do that 30 more times in my career, but it doesn't ever make it any easier. So I really love these guys. I know it sounds cliched, but you can ask them in a vacuum if they really think that this coaching staff does care about them. Every one of them would tell you that we care about them as much as anybody in the world. So we are going to be standing on their shoulders for a long time.
Justin and Brian, what does this program mean to you guys?
Well, I'll tell you what, for the past 4 years, it's meant everything. I mean, I didn't realize what I was getting myself into my freshman year. I was just ready to play baseball. But it definitely means a lot more than just baseball. It's a family for me that I ended up growing for 4 years, and even the alumni are my family as well. Toozer's my family, Coach Dawsey's my family. I mean, just kind of like he said, the people you surround yourself with every day is the image that you're going to perceive on other people, and having a great culture and having great people around me constantly kind of made me the man I am right now. So
Yeah, like Rod said, it means everything to us. I think I speak for all the seniors and all the players. And then when I was coming to college, I didn't know what to expect, especially like playing baseball at this level. I thought it'd be more like a job, but I guess it's made me love the game even more. And with the relationships that we've created, it's gonna last a lifetime, I think.
What do you guys hope your legacy as both individuals and a senior class will be?
just kind of keeping that culture, keeping the culture that kind of the seniors before us installed as well, making sure that, you know, you're doing the simple things right, just like being on time, you know, something so small, and just always being there for each other when they're down. I mean, everyone has downs in their life, and as long as, you know, a senior or even a freshman will go up to you and, you know, give you that pat on the back, that's all you need throughout your day. So keeping that culture is definitely something that I hope that we continue to kind of have within this program.
Yeah, I don't think it's like really creating our own legacy. I think it's just carrying on what other senior classes have built, and I think we've done that in a good way.
Mm-hmm.
And Coach, what'd you tell the guys in the huddle after the game?
You know, I told them that there's nothing I can say to make them feel better, but I want them to try and find a moment quickly to be pretty proud of what they've done. You know, I told them that, you know, it's one of the hardest things to do is to say goodbye and all that kind of stuff, but you know, that they need to find some solace in the fact that, you know, we went from an unranked team to #1 in the country, and we broke the school record for wins again. That just doesn't happen. It doesn't happen continually like we've done it. And I know this stings now. I know it does. It stings for everyone. I mean, heck, my son is probably still crying in the outfield. But at the end of the day, the reason why we put in the work is so that we can look back on it and realize, man, I'm pretty proud of my efforts and what I did. And I want these guys to get to that as soon as they can. And it may not be today, but I want it to start quickly because they deserve it. They don't deserve to have the lasting feeling of, man, we lost and now my season's over, my baseball career is over. I want them to be, well, we lost, but man, what a run that was, and I'm pretty proud of it. And I hope they can get to that pretty soon.
Congratulations on a record-setting year, guys.
Thank you.
you.